midfield, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. And that's a critical touchdown. I don't want to be too hyperbolic or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They certainly did, and, you know, it's not going to erase everything that happened in the first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup, feel a little bit better about themselves. And how many games have we done where we've seen everything flip when another half begins? And by the way, did you say hyperbolic?
I did. Thank you. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from times as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And again, this is where. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, first and 10. The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 33 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Butker now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, they run. Again, it's Procise. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson being chased out left. And he's got Lockett. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, Carson. A spin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. They run again with Carson, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 and the 34. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson is going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And finally, down he goes as they work it in. Even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
He's going. We got double up. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Back to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Back to throw. Mahomes steps away to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Yellow. 57, It's our time. Hey, check Mike 57. 6 man.
Hey, 57 colors.
Smoke, 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
To throw is Mahomes.
Got his man. It's Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Hey, fence.
Mahomes to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He's back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
One left. Check. Hold up.
Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime, obviously a touchdown to win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
66. Bullet high. Check. 15. 54.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. So that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. It's Williams on the catch. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On first down, it's Williams. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alpha. 57, Mike 57.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now what can Wilson do here in the OT? Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Alert.
56, Mike, 56.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Here's Wilson. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Wilson forced out to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Check 50, check 50.
Got it.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Talking about the connection saving me. How the connection saving me?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Williams.
Come on, strip that shit, man.
Brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go
I already know Gio's going to win this game.
But in this situation,
shit ain't going my way at all.
To your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Buying time to his left. Decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot.
Williams
Let's go.
loses the
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Come on, bro. That's the 2nd time they gave him a bouncy fumble, bro.
Guys at bat,
hey, dog, they don't want me to win, bro.
One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Let's go.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Game.
Trey Flowers picks it.
Game.
And they will be set up now.
Game. Simple as that.
All the way back inside the 20.
Simple as that. Try to buck me, man.
For whatever reason,
No, I want to get comfortable.
Neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Yes. Yes. That's how we gonna win. That's how we gonna win. That's how you win a fucking game, my nigga. All the dead homies.
Making it extra special. Not only